Alright guys, this is CA Gaming, back again, with the Council, Episode 1, The Mad Ones. We just finished the first part of Episode 1. I can't remember what it's called, like the Isle something, anyway, we're here. I'm sorry about the last episode. I got interrupted and I had to end it pretty quickly without proper goodbye to you guys. I'm new to the uploading, trimming, editing of videos. So if you have any advice or anything like that for how to take PS4 videos and transfer them over to like a laptop or just YouTube, or maybe it would be easier to use the web browser on the PS4 to do it. I don't know. Any advice would be much appreciated. Put in the comments. I'll be sure to read it. And let's get into it. Part 3 now of this playthrough. And yeah, the one of the manuscripts is kind of blocking the description, but I'll read it for you. Equipping manuscripts. Here you can choose what to read during the adventure. Each manuscript you read confers skill points at the end of the quest. So I guess they help you in your quests. Okay. The Encyclopedia. Denis Diderot and Jean Lévrand d'Alembert. 1751 to 1772, 150 academics and scholars contributed to the production of his first synthesis of human knowledge. +1 skill point in science, +1 skill point in linguistics, +1 skill point in erudition. Cannot be equipped. Assemble all the pages of the manuscript in order to read it. Okay, rules of civility and decent behavior. +1 to etiquette. +1 to that, +1 of conviction. Let me see what I don't have. I have 1 etiquette, I have 1 conviction, I have no diversion. Divert people's attention, change the subject or avoid questions, convince people with the sheer force of your will and your attitude. Adopt the appropriate behavior for every situation, also used to formulate flattery or failed insults. Let's do conviction. So, I could start my next quest. All these different things, I guess they help me in my different traits. Alright, so we have read Parallel Lives. Let's get going with the next part. Face animation's also a little wonky. They're not realistic. His face like just scrunches up like, I don't know, like a ruined fruit.
Your turn? The servants are not very efficient.
Durocher can't be far away. They'll find her soon. Their search time is restricted, given that they must keep an eye on Adams.
I can take care of her, you know.
Yes. Well, in any case, I do thank you for bringing her to the island.
From what I've understood, the search of Durocher's room hasn't turned up any results.
Not yet, no. But we've put her son in there. Perhaps he'll find something.
That might come in handy.
Louis grows impatient at not yet having met the famous Lord Mortimer.
He will meet him tomorrow.
What a pity to lose a knight at the start of the game. Are you waiting for someone?
A young French soldier.
During our game of chess?
Don't worry, Gregory. The game won't disappear.
Napoleon.
I'll have one of my men escort you back.
Don't trouble yourself. I know my way out.
Good evening, gentlemen. Please forgive me for this late hour.
It is never too late, and we have much to discuss. One last move?
Don't worry. Our games always seem to end like this.
Or always start like this. Come, take a seat, my friend.
They seem to not have a great relationship. Napoleon Bonaparte. George Washington.
A little nighttime stroll, Mr. President?
There's nothing like it for a good night's sleep.
Do not hesitate to ask a servant to show you back.
The corridors seem quite safe.
Peppermint, lime flower, and valerian. My miracle remedy when one can't get to sleep. A very good night to you, Mr. President.
Thank you. And to you too, sir.
George Washington coming to my room.
I'm coming!
Dear Monsieur de Richet, please excuse me, but I am unable to join you at present. However, rest assured that we are doing all we can to resolve the case that concerns us. By the way, enclosed, you will find a key that will enable you to retrieve the personal effects your mother left behind. Yours faithfully, Lord William Mortimer.
I'm not sure if things have a time limit, so I think I'm gonna go talk to Washington right now. I can always investigate the room later. Come in, Mr. Washington.
Excuse me. Am I bothering you?
No, not in the least. Is something wrong?
I'm going to need your help. Do you remember the young lady we spoke of in the hall?
Yes.
Elizabeth Adams. Home introduced her to us.
Yes. Well, she is the daughter of my friend, the Vice President, John Adams. But she is supposed to be dead.
Yeah, that's bizarre. Fair enough.
Good heavens! I was present at her funeral.
It is disturbing indeed.
Yes. I need to make sure it's her. That's where you come in. I want you to distract Elizabeth while I search her room. And perhaps get my hands on some important information. At least I hope so. Elizabeth is in the small salon. If you hurry, you can still catch her. I just need 10 minutes.
But if my vision is true, there are two men nearby discussing very important issues, and one of them looks much like Mortimer. Washington is very kind, but I came to this island for my mother, not for his ghost stories.
Could be useful to help Washington.
Count on me,
To
sir.
help him.
Thank you, my friend. Keep
Part of the
Elizabeth
work.
downstairs as long as possible. She must not return to her room.
Trust me.
Okay.
According to Washington, Lady Adams is in the small salon. I better hurry. Louis, you're straying from your objective. Louis, you're straying from your objective.
Okay, let's see if we can find her. I think somebody's having a heated discussion. And it seems like the Cardinal is intrigued.
My son. Oh, you are a godsend.
What's the matter, Your Eminence?
I believe Miss Adams may be in danger.
What do you mean?
Do you hear that? She is being manhandled in the small salon.
By whom?
I don't know exactly. A thug, a Frenchman, it seems. By the cut of his cloth, I'd say he's a member of the French Revolutionary Government. You should do something, my son.
Shit. I was supposed to make sure Adams wouldn't go back to her room. Don't worry, Your Eminence. I'll take care of it. Probably nothing to worry about.
Do you want me to call for help?
Please don't do anything. I'm sure with a little goodwill, everything will work out fine. Don't go and wake up the whole manor, please.
Thank you, my son. May God watch over you. Who do you think you are?
Forgive.
There are multiple paths to reach your objective. It may be a good idea to think twice before embarking on the path you come to. On the first path you come to. Okay.
Me, sir.
If we were in France, I'd have sent you to the guillotine for what you just said.
Please, just let me go back to my room.
Hey, you! Stay out of it! This is none of your business. I'm gonna teach this little slut how to behave.
What the hell is going on?
Huh? I don't think you know who I am.
Stop. I beg you. I didn't mean to. Don't hit me, please, sir.
Shit. If I step in, Adams might just run back to her room. And if I do nothing, yes, Washington will have enough time to search, but this girl's gonna suffer. Damn it, what should I do?
Let her go!
Huh? Stay out of it, boy!
Shit.
What are you playing at? I told you to mind your own business, boy! If you think you can side with this whore and then just walk away, you're out of your mind. Give me one good reason not to knock you down.
You're not back in your slum now. You're in Lord Mortimer's home. I suggest you think carefully about what you're going to do.
Don't think you're getting away with it that easily. I'm sick of all these toffs. If we were in Paris, I'd send you all to the guillotine. And on top of it all, a woman telling me how I ought to behave? I won't stand for it.
Oh, okay. Wait a minute.
What? Don't tell me you're gonna defend these harlots.
Hold on. Let's take a second and think about this. We're not animals, so let's not act like one.
I knew you were a panty waste. You make me wanna puke.
Okay, you really are an animal.
I get the feeling you're trying to put one over on me. If that's the case, you're making a big mistake.
Sorry about that. Look, there's no point in us aggravating each other. Let's both just go our separate ways.
Don't move, we're not done yet. You wanted to be the knight in shining armor and save the damsel in distress. Let's see how brave you are.
Disconcerted. Someone threw you off balance. The cost of effort points increases when using your skill.
Aim true. You only get one shot.
At this distance, even a blind man couldn't miss.
If you miss, you're a dead man, sir.
Whew.
I'm not in the habit of beating Lord Mortimer's guest in his own salon. You got off easy this time, but don't try it again.
What a dick. Jacques Peru. There he is. The kid. dun. Just that.
The brooch Elizabeth was wearing. Huh. She was so frightened she was unaware that she'd lost it. Yeah, well, it didn't seem to do her much good.
Great. And it looks like I failed it. The president. I had good reason for it. She was being beaten. Surely if she was the son of your vice president, you wouldn't want her to be beat up.
There's a pattern with 5 circles on this chest. Hey, these look like pages taken from an ancient encyclopedia.
More pages for the encyclopedia, which is always good. Alright, and I think I'm out of here.
Lady Adams must have locked it behind her when she fled.
Are you shitting me? Wow. Oh, I really failed, Mr. Adamson. I mean, Mr. Washington.
Well, did you get time to search the room?
Louis, I only needed 10 minutes. Imagine the scandal if she had found me.
What would you have done in my shoes? She was in the middle of an argument with some angry guy.
10 minutes? I didn't ask for the moon.
Nonetheless, you found what you were looking for, didn't you?
Not everything, but yes. Elizabeth is definitely the daughter of John Adams. We need more information.
You can always go back.
It's too late now.
Wow. That sucks. I think I made the right decision, though. I mean, I failed George Washington, but I'm not gonna let her get freaking, pulped by that dick. Doesn't seem like there's many other rooms to go in. Let me know about that. Alright. So, what's this? Psychology. Read people's behavior like an open book. Oh, I'm level 2 in psychology now. I get it. And I'm what? Where am I level? No, that's level 1. Oh, they're level 0. Oh, that's level 1. Oh. I get it. Okay. Judgment. Okay, what self-conviction? You intervene on behalf of Lady Adams. Of course I intervened. Elizabeth Adams is the daughter of John Adams, Vice President of the United States. Elizabeth was rejected by her parents at birth and was declared stillborn, brought up in isolation. Oh yeah, did I read this? I already read that. Jacques Peroux. Good version. Jacques Peroux is one of the fathers of the Revolutionary Tribunal of Paris. During the Terror, he quickly became one of the most worrying figures in all of Paris. He distinguished himself by taking part in the siege of the Bastille and in the capture of Louis XVI, the current King of France. He was involved in the creation of the Revolutionary Tribunal. Is he a man of law or torture? If I dare say, this judge of the people has overseen many trials that sent opponents and traitors of the revolution to the guillotine. Peroux interrupts his revolutionary activities when Lord Mortimer, his patron, invites him to join the latter's social gatherings. Napoleon Bonaparte. Napoleon Bonaparte is a young lieutenant in the French army. In his early youth, Napoleon was uprooted from his native Corsica, and thus he bore a grudge against the aristocracy, the clergy, and the French people who failed to accept him. He joined the French army with the firm intention of making a name for himself and of marking history by proving his true worth. Searching for backing of any kind, he attracted the sympathy and support of Lord Mortimer. Invited to the latter's reception, and Napoleon intends to prove his value to the world. Okay. Alright, so... what's that? Okay. So let's go back upstairs. Sorry, Mr. Washington. Let's see. What if I had talked to anyone like he did? No? Shucks, Peru. That wouldn't be a good idea. Let's see. Oh well.
Duchess Emily Hillsborough.
And then Byron's next. What?
Your Eminence, what are you doing here?
I was worried about you, my son. How did it go with Miss Adams?
Don't worry about that anymore, Your Eminence. I had to step in, but everything's under control.
What an adventure, my son. I am relieved to hear it. You acted as a good Christian. In these troubled times, we need more men of your caliber.
It's nothing, Your Eminence. I did what I had to do.
Well, you did the opposite.
Good. Well, thanks for the news. My son, I have another problem. I wanted to speak to you about something important. Do you still have my letter on you? The one I gave you in the hall?
Why do you ask?
I have a name to add to it.
Here it is.
Thank you, my son.
Yep.
I see
that's
that
why I
you
didn't want to
still
open
see it. I was right to put my trust in you, Luis. Now give me 1 second, please.
I knew I should have opened it. I knew that would break
I can't
me in the
imagine what would have happened if I hadn't added this name to the list. Please be sure to give this letter to Sarah the moment you see her.
You can count on it.
Have a good night.
I feel he may have lied to me. Whose name did he put on the list? Jacques Perrault.
Louis, you're straying from your objective.
Fine. I'll go back to bed. Can I check out the room first? There's stuff, there's supposedly a key. I would like to get that. I wanted to talk to Washington. Failed him.
I'm exhausted. I better go to bed. I'll search my room tomorrow. If Mother stayed here right before me, you never know. And Mortimer had better show up.
What's that, Dante? Hell. Okay, episode 1. I guess this is like section 2, Night Stroll. Okay, success. I have found Lady Adams in a small room. I didn't let Prue get the better of me. I have found Lady Adams' talisman. I showed Piaggi his letter, sealed. Failed. I did not detain Lady Adams. I could have found out something about my mother's past. Alternate paths. I could have listened to what Mr. Washington wanted to say about my mother. I could have found out more about the men of my vision. I could have found out more about plans involving myself. I could have had a remarkable encounter. I think I'm definitely going to play this game to kind of do things differently. It just seems like there's so many choices. Sort of like Detroit Become Human, which I plan on playing. I plan on doing a series on that, but yeah. Well, that's very interesting so far. So, I think I'm gonna continue for now a little bit more. Alright. Let's see what else I want. Erudition, subterfuges. I want this. I'm gonna put 2 points in that. So that's level 1. Oh, this is very confusing. Agility. I'm gonna go with questioning. Alright. And it's morning. And no night terrors this time.
Alright. In my vision yesterday, I saw that Mother had this room before me. I better search the room. Who knows? Maybe she left me something behind.
Okay, my next reading. Conviction, diversion, etiquette. And let's do diversion. Character talents. Okay. Start quest. Okay. Let's see.
Last Judgment. Why do I always get the most terrifying room? Writing material.
I don't have vigilance. Oh well. There, circle-shaped key.
Dear Monsieur de Richet.
Yeah, read that already.
I haven't even had time to unpack my cases. Inspiration of St. Matthew, or Matthew writing his gospel, dictated to him by voices. Great, honey. The torture of Ixion, condemned by the gods to lose his mind because of his arrogance.
Alright.
The incredulity of St. Thomas. Why is Caravaggio represented St. Thomas putting his finger in the wound? Thomas looks on but doesn't touch.
These are forgeries. Huh. Yes.
Golden elixir.
Oh. Golden elixir.
Look, markings on the floor. Just a bit worn out.
Opening.
I was hoping to find something leading to a secret passage.
I think he did. Let's see what else is around first. Already looked at the pictures in
Nothing here. I wouldn't mind a nice, strong coffee, though.
What?
There's a circle around the lock here. Must be the trunk Mortimer was talking about. The key should open it. There's a note. Effects of Sœur de Richet, to be given to her son, Louis. I should probably take it.
Amber fragments. You just found an amber fragment. Each time you pick up 4 of them, you increase your maximum effort points by 1. Okay.
All right. I've retrieved everything.
Alright. Let's see. Let me try and...
Oh, this bookcase is well stocked. Oh, this book has been put back the wrong way round. A Voyage Around the World. The travelogue of the explorer, Louis-Antoine de Bougainville. One of Mother's favorite books. What a coincidence. And I don't believe in coincidences. It's just too much. I don't know what's going on here, but if you felt threatened, I'll bet you'd leave a clue, wouldn't you, Mother? Found it. A faint sign of the Order, barely visible. Mother, you undoubtedly must have hidden a clue in this book. Let's see if I can find anything else in this room. I'm not far from solving the puzzle. I must keep searching.
I don't know what else I can do. What's that?
A drachma.
A drachma. What's this? What's this?
Nothing.
Nothing. Well, thanks, Louis. There's this, but I would need clues.
Writing material.
I need vigilance. Or let me go outside before I do anything else.
Here's something will undermine my botanist's appreciation for the local climate.
Lemons?
Let's recap.
Lemon
My
juice,
mother was in this
of
room.
course.
I found a rare edition of her favorite book. She must have left something behind. She must have used the writing materials. What if she used lemon juice instead? An old trick used to hide messages. A message using invisible ink. I bet she used a lemon to leave a message. Now, how do I reveal the message?
Heat.
The message is illegible. I have to keep searching.
About the lantern outside. Well, boom, fire pit. Fireplace, rather. Take the ash, can you rub that and it'll reveal?
Damn, I'm making a serious mess here. It's no good. Might have worked if the writing had left marks in the paper, but no, there's only traces of lemon. Luckily, I've only put ash on part of the message.
Really? I knew that wouldn't work, but... so now I just ruined half the message. Great. I'm not so sure about that either. I should really explore. You should, in this game, you really have to explore all your options before you make a decision. because they'll say candle.
Ah, secret writing. Many people use this method for their secret correspondences. Light the flame and the ink appears.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Well,
Aha! It's working! The heat reveals the message.
I knew
Let's see
that.
what my mother wrote.
Actions. I should have just learned.
Where all eyes size you up, you must pass by the Gorgon. Gorgon was the name of Medusa in Greek mythology. On the other hand, where all eyes size you up, I don't get it. And judging by the number of paintings in the manor, could be anywhere. Damn! The message continues, but thanks to me, the rest of the text is unreadable. Great. I hope it wasn't a unique edition or Mother's gonna kill me. Now I better hurry and find that damn Medusa.
Sir, dinner is served in the Red Salon.
Typical.
I'm not hungry. Please give my apologies to all the guests.
Sir Holm requests your presence, sir.
Well, I guess I'm just gonna have to wait before going and looking for my Medusa.
Tell him I'll be there in a minute.
Alright. Remember the order. Occultism. Yeah. But I messed up after the message. Great. Alright. I'm gonna end it here, guys. Another great episode. Part 3. Done. I'm really getting there. I'm doing this all in like one sitting, all these 3 parts, so I won't really see if anyone's looked at the videos or subscribed or commented or whatever. So I'll have to get to that in the 4th video, but it's been fun so far. I think this is a great game. It's a little confusing with the choices and everything, but if you need to do multiple playthroughs to really get the full experience, then I completely understand it. It's sort of whatever decision you make is, you know, the decision that you get. So you kind of have to be careful with what you do. You gotta do it multiple times to really get the full effect of it. But anyway, guys, I will see you in the next episode. It's been fun. See you later.